Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome to the Golden Duel On. I am Pat here with Calliope. Calliope, how are you?
Doing quite well. How are you doing, Pat?
I am doing awesome because today we are going to watch 7 of the best tabletop players that we have.
Indeed.
And we are starting with Pinon against 90.
Very exciting stuff. The best of the best, hopefully, with some of the best gameplay. I know I'm coming into this a little bit tired. Hopefully our players are not.
Hopefully they're not. We're gonna start the tournament with the best of 5. Also, this is double elimination, so even if Pinon or 90 loses here, they still have a few games to play. So don't be afraid, and we're gonna start on Main Street.
A very even stage to be starting out on. All right. Hopefully we should see some. Well, I like to play Main Street with some big decks. And this doesn't look like a bad start here for Pinon. So I would almost save the Dynamo Roller for turn 2, maybe try and get in with the Splat Charger, then set up the Dynamo Roller, but a nice early Dynamo Roller defense isn't something to, it's nothing to complain about, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I see on their deck that they have bigger cards, so if they put the Dynamo right away, they will lack safe space to put these cards later on, so they... Right now they're... I think I would have waited for game round 2-2.
Ooh. Although that will cut off the Tri-Stringer quite nicely.
That's such a good cut on it. That special point getting the end of the tip. I mean, can't be a read, but it's lucky draw, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and yeah, that captain can go in there.
Can it?
Yes, if it had been moved over just one block, it would have. But it is not necessarily the play you want to make, because that is some very good odds of it getting overlaid. Oh yeah, that would have gotten a lot overlaid by the heavy splatling there. So keeping the captain back to play at spawn, definitely the safer bet.
Yep. If Pinon can manage to get as much point as they can from 90s stuff, Lil Judd is going to take some. Too bad they didn't have another charger to get far in and maybe cause even more damage.
I will say that this has at least been a decent chunk of damage. It would be nice to... See, I would be saving the captain. I would be going even for the Fizzy Bomb right next to the Power Clam, just to be absolutely safe and sure that I could steal away contested space. Oh.
Ooh. Getting ever loose hand with a small prize.
Yeah, being especially defensive there. Not particularly to any detriment, so...
Yeah. Right now it's going to be about efficiency in building your ground, painting for ground, and ooh, that editor, I like how it looks.
Yeah, but 90 so far has 4 special points built up to Pinon's 1. And now going with the Fizzy Bomb next to the Power Clam.
Yep, that's the way you said it.
Although I'm not sure what they place after that to really build up a lot of special here. They can do the auto bomb there off of the... Oh, that's not the best spot for the auto bomb.
Yeah, especially now that the Fizzy is done.
Mm-hmm. No, I would put the... Yeah, right there. There you go.
That's 2 special points. And Pinon Meanwhile, 90.
Yeah, 90 is up 6 with 1 special point, so definitely things are still going in their favor, but it'll have to come down to how Pinon specials here. I'm thinking a Splatana Wiper would probably be the most effective bet for this turn, but Pinon's probably thinking, oh, okay.
Oh,
No, Pinon is on the same page.
yeah, Splatana Wiper is going to buy 1 back, cause some damage.
Honestly, these little amounts of tiny special attacks causing chip damage are kind of really what Pinon wants. Although I don't think the ballpoint was really the best thing they could have gotten.
Yeah, and Pinon is so far behind in special right now.
Yeah, they need to do something to get 3 special off of this ballpoint. I'm not sure it can be done.
Oh, so close, so close.
Yeah, it is really close, but I think it actually rather should pass.
Yeah, I think you pass there.
But not the fry. I wouldn't pass the fry.
Yes, you pass with Fry.
Well, what if you get a special point? Well, okay. 90 is not quite so much of a scrub as to give a special point away just so easily like that. But still, had it happened, it'd have been nice.
Yeah. If 90 has 312, I think this is game, unless they completely miss the efficiency, but they have good special points.
I think this is probably about as good as you're going to get this Mudmouth. Oh yeah, that does look like a good crab tank, so I think 90 has it. Indeed, by 4 points.
That were close, but 90 is taking game 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's best of 5 though, and it's counter pick. That means Pinon has plenty of opportunities to get back in and win some more.
Yeah, and I do believe that's part of the advantage of having a tournament composed of our best players is that, we only have so many of them, so we get to do these best of 5s throughout a whole tournament.
Yeah.
Maybe give them a little bit more chance to show off their skills while, still taking about the same amount of time as an average tournament, regardless.
Yep.
Wow.
The captain is going to mean no redraw.
I can understand a little bit of hesitation, but yeah, you don't want to risk having to redraw the captain. I see that it's a Fizzy and Kohawk in there, and those really aren't that bad. It's worth it for a captain.
Yeah. Meanwhile, 90 with a crack on is a bit behind, bit more away from mid, and that Kohawk could block things up. This 90
Also,
is hesitating. Yeah.
possibly setting up for a forge later on. I'm not sure if Pinon is running it. It would be nice to set there in mid, though.
Mm-hmm.
Or it would have been. But that overlay is going to at least keep the points in Pinon's favor. Unfortunately, that one little yellow block does get in.
Yep.
And there's no real good way to cut it off. It's probably in Pinon's best interest just to keep up the offensive.
Yeah, attack, I guess. Attack as much as you can. I feel like 90 is taking a lot of time choosing their card, and I'm not sure they're happy with their decks right now, but that's
Ooh.
Ed is going very far, and that's very, very nice Kali.
Yeah, and I do think this Cali play is the right time for it. I don't know how much 90 is going to continue offense probably in this situation, because trying to defend at this point from 2 angles. But oh no, 90 is going to for the defensive move, and it's going to cost them, because now further offense has been blocked, and Pinon still has cards that can be placed in 90's territory.
Yeah, and setting up the chum space to make some special with that Octo Commander.
Oh no! Oh, that was before turn 6, so we will have to do a complete replay there.
And that was host DC. I think it was Pinon that was hosting. I'm not sure, but doesn't matter.
Was Pinon hosting? I keep thinking that y'all have the streamer host.
Nope, we don't.
That's my bad.
Yeah, doesn't matter anyway. We have a replay, so this is going to be replayed. I mean, that means we have to replay all of that double Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, finally, we're getting that room. We are getting right back in with double Gemini. This game will not count, and I'm not sure who was hosting the lobby. I think it was Pinon. Pinon is hosting this time at least. But that's a replay, and 90 is here coming to the table, and we'll get right back in.
Yeah, fortunately, there needn't really be time to discuss which map be played on. We'll have to see what openings these players get this time around. Not terrible. Not quite as good as the captain, but still decent openings in their own right.
Not a captain, but you have a brush at the ready, you have a Monmouth. That's good addition to...
Mm-hmm.
That's good continuation at least. Better than what Pinon had earlier.
Oh, but 90's still opening with the crack on.
Pinon full aggressive with that Monmouth. Not completely blocked.
Not at all completely blocked, and that special getting built off of it as well. That is very nice.
Pinon. He's going to make maybe lots of points with a bomber, or maybe trying to get in with a brush, not enough.
Oh, I like that Kohawk actually.
Ooh, meanwhile, Captain attack.
Yeah, that's a little painful. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, because, well, last time in this situation, 90 defended and it worked out pretty well for Pinon. Do you think Do you think Pinon should defend here as well?
I'm not so sure. Right now, Pinon, after that Octobomber, has pretty small cards.
Oh!
Ooh!
Okay, so that would have created a lot of gray blocks had they actually gone with that.
Yeah.
Good decision in the end then.
I feel like if they have a big deck, a big hand, Pinon should keep trying to get as much territory as possible, especially since they have opportunities to be special.
That's not quite going to work, though it would work if you flipped it around. I believe Pinon's just looking to try and disrupt things in that area.
Time is going to disrupt Pinon though. Ooh,
Yeah. Oh no, that works out. That works out quite well, actually.
Yeah. That's Squid Force is going to make 10 points plus a special. That's always good to have on this map.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, but 90 putting out the squeaking, and that will limit the amount of spaces left for this Ink Brush Nouveau.
Not the best card. It's why I don't like the ink brushes and the octo brush. It's so many times, like one game out of 10 you'll be like, oh, I wish I had a brush, and then every other game you feel pretty much like it's useless and it's hampering you.
I feel like it's almost just like it's you want to build around it, honestly, you know? Because they're, oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember that one game, I believe it was last Duel On, where there was the really wild ink brush combo that was set up and unfortunately didn't work out, but was still about as perfect a setup for ink brush as you could have possibly imagined. I don't know, it might be a bit more underrated of a card.
I mean,
That's not where you want to put that 10 attack.
you just said,
not where
oh,
you
this
wanna put
one
that.
time there was the perfect setup for the ink
Listen,
brush, and it didn't
Bad
work.
draws happen to everyone. Bad draws
yeah.
cannot be accounted for.
But yes, please rotate that 10 attack and build a special off of it.
Yeah, you can. What are you doing? No. I mean, it's a good attack. That's a good attack position, but you want to be able to special your captain. Oh. We're going to be going with the Octo Commander instead.
Yes, we will not special the captain.
But you'll need... Okay, but then you'll need 3 off of the Octo Commander.
And you're only making 2 right now.
Yeah. This is a little bit safer of a bet, but it's not going to give you nearly as much of a point swing.
90 only has 3 special points left.
This is true, this is true. I believe there's a spot here for a perfect triple ink strike. Well, that's not it.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Oh, and 90 going for their own triple.
90 was very much ahead. Yeah, that's gonna carry.
Wano, I was gonna say I don't know how much 90s won this by, but apparently 12.
Yep. 90, one game away from advancing. Pinon needs to find a way to stop 90, and so far Pinon has kind of struggled.
Yeah. I almost have to be wondering what's going through Pinon's head, because like, especially during that 10 attack play, I sensed a little bit of panicking, because the placement searching for that was just all over the place, but about everywhere except for where it would have actually built up a combo.
Mm-hmm. I think Pinon really wanted that special block to be close to enemy color, and was looking for building a special with that as well, which wasn't working. And
yeah, I do think that's what it was as well. I don't think that was the play, regardless.
Yep.
Ooh, very nice openings from both players here. Very powerful, strong opening in the DJ Octavio and Cuttlefish, though the Dynamo Roller does wrap around a little bit farther just by one block. So 90's in a pretty good position here to block this off. Yep, and will do so with the heavy splatling. That said, most of mid has been eaten up by the Cuttlefish, and possibly Little Judd.
Yeah, right now Pinon has really taken mid, and both players have good setup defenses, so that Little Judd is going to build one special and take contested territory.
Yeah, I honestly, I think this is about really what you want to be doing in this situation.
Yeah, especially since 90 wasn't even trying to take that territory too, just building as once they can.
Yeah, so I'm thinking 90 must be particularly confident in their ability to generate special now.
I mean, all of these players are very good at building special.
This is true. Well, it doesn't even just come down to deck composition, because you do need to know how best to work with what you have. Oh, because like, say that Octoballer hadn't been drawn just then, like as Pinon wanted it.
Yeah.
If you don't get the right draws on time, what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
That said, that definitely worked out for Pinon, and 90 was able to take just a little bit of mid back.
90 taking some of mid, but Pinon so far has been building very well, has a bit of point lead, and they're gonna get another special this round. I don't think they have a burst bomb in their deck, so that special on the bottom left is bugging me, but
it's fine. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's not worth running a burst bomb in your deck.
Yep, I know.
Ooh, that's a good spot for that. Probably about as good a spot as you're going to get right at this moment.
Yeah, Pinon is building so nice, leaving so few holes.
Ooh, gonna go for blocking first and setting up a little bit of an defensive position. Not the best one, as it's it's so close to another special block of 90s. But I am certainly not going to begrudge Pinon for playing there.
Yeah. Pinon looking to put the big cards and make even more points.
Interesting.
Luna.
Interesting. So the Luna special then, building up only one, and really only evening the score.
I'm not so sure about that Luna.
Yeah.
I feel like Pinon is hesitating again, and look at that, like very even in points, but 90 has so much more special.
Well, I mean, there wasn't that much of a special gap up until it got spent. Oh, another situation there where you'd rather have a burst or not a splat bomb than small fry.
Yeah. And Pinon has to pass right now with no special and only big cards in their deck.
I'm wondering what Pinon was thinking there. If that might have been a bit of panic.
Yep. And that's going to be round number 1 going to 90. Pinon is gonna go to the losers bracket.
Indeed. Very, very fortunate for 90. A very clean sweep.
Yep. And we will take a short break.
Yep.
And then we will go to winners semifinals.
Splatoon Stronghold, a stronghold for competitive Splatoon, providing resources to long-timers and newcomers alike. If you're new to the competitive scene or still figuring out how to join, we have a getting started guide and plenty of other resources to help you in your journey. If you are a seasoned veteran, we still have plenty to offer. You can find and join tournaments as well as participate in our Captain Forum and find free agents and teams. Our mission is to make competitive Splatoon easily accessible to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Join the Splatoon Stronghold today!